Yo, 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 it's FamilyGamer back once again in Railway Empire 2. That's right, Railway Empire 2. This is Season 1, Episode 7. We are making absolutely fantastic progress through this playthrough. I hope you've been following along, taking some tips and advice from what I've been doing, and it has helped you enjoy your game as well. That's what I hope anyway. So yes, let's crack on into this episode, shall we? We've got these cities nicely bish bosh bashed. All three industries undergoing them. Cambridge is now also growing. I believe that is actually a task. Let me just quickly check that. Yes, it is by 36. Got 2 years to do that. It's got to get to 78,000. So I'm going to crack on with that one to start off with. It has grown. It's got a second industry being required, being asked for. Not sure what to put in there, as I haven't really planned for what I'm doing with these extra cities. My main idea is basically the line from Dover, London, Oxford, Birmingham, Manchester, York, Carlisle, up to well, really up to Carlisle. These are going nicely. But yeah, from Carlisle down to Dover is my main line, and where I'm concentrating the most on making sure they're getting all the goods that they require. They've got a decent passenger service running up and down the country. So yeah, that's my main plan. So these extra cities really, Cambridge, Bristol out here, Plymouth, Swansea, Liverpool, Holyhead, not really got like any main plan for them as to what industries I want to put into them. So yeah, I don't really know what to do with Cambridge. Let's have a look. It's got bigger to start with. Obviously it must be getting wheat, as it is expanding past 40,000 now. Sorry about that. We've got fruits up there. Is that required for anything? With sugar, we could have a distillery. Birmingham over here has a distillery as well, but I'm not actually transporting, I don't believe, goods between these cities. I was just doing a passenger one up and down from Cambridge. So yeah, for the time being, let's go for distillery. Just for something to do, we'll pop it over here. Very nice. And my guess is fruit. Maybe one of the things I'm already supplying, but it's not. So let's supply it with some fruit. We need a freight train. Freight only, please. And we'll have a refrigerator cart. According to settings, the train line cannot perform any actions. Why? It requires fruit for the distillery, which is very strange. Oh, I'll tell you why. It's because I haven't unpaused it. It hasn't registered that it has that industry in there now. But it does, so we'll just leave that running. And it also needs sugar. Now we have sugar down here. That's a bit of a trek. Have we got any further up north? Over here. That one, I think it's this one. It's already here, so. Freight train, freight only, refrigerator cart, yes please, and confirm. Thank you very much. We have one train here running without operating supplies apparently. It's running from Cockburn Stop to Carlisle, which is here, all the way up to Carlisle. Now you can't tell me it hasn't got operating supplies. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, all on its route. Let's unpause it and let's see what it decides to do. It really shouldn't be. Why is it not like refueled at any point? It's completely run out. New England outstrips competition. Value reached 106 million. Yes, smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Away train man, what are you waiting for here? There's 4 lines going through here. Actually, no, there isn't. Oh dear me. I've not started this side out yet, have I? So, right, okay. Yes. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll just wait till this gets past, gets going. Yeah, what I could do is just have the 4 lines coming down this way. Because technically this is part of the main line going down here, isn't it? And then this one will be the one I edit and attach onto the side. So let's do that instead then. So what I'll need is potentially... I've got that water station back there, that's fine. I'll delete that line. Delete that line. Everybody just pause a second. I'll get this put on here. Very nice, very nice. Now, what I want to do now is just delete them extra bits that I don't require. For the time being, anyway. You can't join onto bridges. So this is going to have to go down here somewhere. Well, that's a dodgy looking railway line if I've ever seen one. And I've put it too close to that bloody one. Honestly. The only thing I could do, I suppose, is lower this. Let's see what happens when I try and delete that line. Right, that's a bit better. Let's see what we can do about this bit. Didn't mean to do that. Build. So there's no bridge. And I've done it again, look. Build. Right, now, because there's no bridge, we should be able to do that. Yeah, yeah, we're looking good, we're looking good. Right. Yep, I deleted them bits off there, that's fine. Is this train still not got water? Like, seriously? It's passing water stations, I'm sure of it. No, that's not the one. It's this one up here that I was watching. No, was it Cockburn and Carlisle? There's a water tower right in front of you. Really? Oh, I thought I was about to drive straight through there. Right, that's sorted then. That's sorted. We're good. Breakdown maintenance required. Link your neck. Breakdown maintenance needed. Yes, well, that's life. But everything is still running fairly smoothly. These are still going up. 124,000. London, 118,000. Dover is now up to 60,000. So let's make a purchase. As I've sorted out Cambridge, obviously that should grow nicely, I think. We need to get it 70,000, isn't it, for the task? 78. So we'll see if when that stops, see where we are. Everywhere else, these are all doing good. These are all nice. I like them where they are. One of the main things I do need is basically this time to start jumping forward a little bit. There's no industries until 1840, then 1850 and so on. And yeah, so obviously I can take off all these towns, expand this way and what have you. But my main concentration, my main plan for this playthrough is the main line in the UK. New England award worthy, eh? Secure supply guaranteed. Birmingham has been in recent months. Businesses and citizens of the city are sure this is due to good railway connection through New England and voted the railway company the best carrier. Well, there you go. Fireworks will go off in Birmingham for a week. Let's have a look. Can you actually see fireworks going off? Or is that just a load of waffle? I think that may be a load of waffle. I can't see no fireworks going off here, like. Yep. It's lying to me. There's definitely no fireworks there, like. So anyway, let's get moving back to what we were up to. Now these have got the main item going into them, which is fine. 2.6 million. Tell you what I'm going to do now is pay this little guy a little visit and purchase another 10% of his shares of his business. We're now up to 90%. 10 to go, and I can buy the guy out. Which means I get all this track, 3 stations, all the cities. Let's just take a quick look at his actual value. Company value is 20 million, so that would add on to my already 134 million. Youch. Quarterly report just popped up there, and minus 5 million from the last one. Quarterly difference, minus 278,000. Let's take a look at that, please. I spent 4.7 million on businesses. Is it businesses? That's a lot of money spent on businesses. Did I really spend that much on businesses? Or have I done something else? Have I built bridges? Yeah. Oh, maybe it's a stock that I purchased as well. Yes. That is when you purchase stock. So that goes out miscellaneous. Hence why that's down there. If I hadn't done that, 4.7 plus 278,000, I would have been just 3,000 short of 5 million surplus as a quarterly result, which is fantastic. So there you go. Right, let's have a look. Research, got anything we can do on here? A few bits and bobs. Employees wellbeing 5%. Auction ended, you pay for 5% less. Maintenance requirements, your locomotives reduced by 5%. That sounds like a nice one to go for. Increase the amount of packages in all cities with one of your train stations by 5%. That's cute. Send some more post. Reduces the cost of in-service training in personal office by 5%. There's a 5% chance increase in quality of saboteurs by 1 level. Not interested in that one. I'll do this one. Let's increase the amount of mail we have. We're already shipping an absolute shed load of stuff. Ooh, Manchester's not happy. It's going down apparently. Yes, I think I will purchase this farm. Right. Let's check these lines. I've got Plymouth to Bristol goods train, Plymouth to Swansea goods train. I haven't set up passenger trains. Now, if we look at Plymouth, passengers, it's just 14 basically because they're not developed cities yet. But still, it's worth having them running. So Plymouth, Bristol. Switch it to the express train. Just one, please. A dining cart, yes. What's this one I haven't got yet? The mail cart. What's this? Blackmail. Yes, just pay it. Thank you very much. I haven't got... Which one is it? Where is it? Ah, it's that one there. Increase mailbag delivery revenue by 25%. Right, so I need another 100. I'm going to wait before I set up this train line until I've got 100, and then I can get that mail cart on there as well. And we'll get passenger trains going between these 3 cities. Potentially Bristol, Oxford as well. Let's just check Bristol. Does it want to go to Oxford? It does. 28 passengers. 21 Birmingham, London. These are all going to be going jumping on my trains once I have them set up. I just need these research points. I need to hurry up. Operating supplies. Are these missing down here? Have I forgotten to put them in by any chance? Hey? Aye, I think I have. One on there. Got that one up here, that's fine. There's one here going to Bristol. In fact, there's 2 en route to Bristol. This one round here going to Swansea, so that's covered. Yep, they're all covered, that's fine. That should be enough, you know. Let's go and do it before we set up the passenger lines. Let's go and do what I've been planning to do for quite some time and purchase the last 10%. There you go. You now own 100% of General Steam Limits stock, and you will automatically receive all surplus from this company from now on. I wonder if there's a way you could actually find out how much profit he was making. You have also been granted 0 worth of stock and 0 in cash. Right, okay. This company is now no longer expanding or participating in auctions. However, existing train line stations and businesses will continue to be optimised. Alternatively, you can dissolve the company at any time through a merger. Wonderful. Let's take a look at the merger options and see what it says. By merging with another company, you get their tracks, locomotive stock, region concessions, and cash. To merge, you need 100% of the shares in the company. You own all shares of the other company. Merge now, yes or no? Yes. Right, what do we want to do? This is the options part. He hasn't got much cash at all, has he, really? Train station, I'm definitely basically just going to keep everything. If you're playing this game, you obviously, I'll just quickly show you the other options. Liquidate engines. The rail network, railway buildings will remain, but the train lines will be deleted. For the locomotives, you will receive a lump sum of cash. Liquidate everything, and I'll get £7.7 million in the old bank, which potentially I could just cash in on and then purchase one of these two, buy these out. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep everything and liquidate it into my business. And I've completed the task, which I didn't realise. New England swallows competitors, it sure does. Lovely jubbly. New England extends network, currently 49 railway stations connected. Let's have a look at which task we completed. It doesn't like to tell you, so you've got to find out which one it is. What year are we on now? December 34. That one. Produce 12 loads of corn per week. So basically I must have inherited some sort of corn business in Scotland, which is producing lots of corn. So as you can see, I now own all this lot up here. I don't see no corn business like. There's one up there, that's not his. I don't know, that might have just been a coincidence. Unless I now own the corn business. Buy buildings, I don't know that one. Do I own you? Nope. Well, I don't know how I managed to do that achievement. I think it must have just been coincidence at the time. So level 4, privately operated. Now you see, if I'd purchased that a long time ago, it wouldn't cost me £3.1 million to purchase it now, and I'd be reaping lots of profits from it. Quarterly budget is in, and that is much better than the last one. Yep, half the amount of money spent. 2.45, that would have broke 5 million if I hadn't purchased stock, basically. Right, research, I'm going to presume we have that now. I want this mail cart, yes please. Thank you very much. Right, let's get some trains. Plymouth to Bristol. No, I don't want to change the name. Not freight, I want the express train, thank you very much. Express, and I want a dining car. Let's increase the ticket price, and I also want mail car. Do I want a caboose as well? This has a positive effect on maintenance, ticket prices and speed. Tell you what, let's just whack all three of them on it. Thank you very much. Bristol, Swansea, Firefly again, yes. Express, yes to all three, thank you very much. And now I'm going to go Bristol, Oxford, because that's a direct connection, it's not going through any other stations. Confirm, thank you very much. Is that track 2 directional there? Yes, it is, it's alright. And then last but not least, I want Bristol to Birmingham, because again that is a direct route. Add them on and confirm. So there you go. Very nice indeed. Birmingham is now expanding again, presumably because I'm putting more people into the city from elsewhere. Obviously I've got extra lines here now. This is like really Carlisle to Liverpool. Tell you what, I am, you know, I've got plenty of money, why not? Level 3 again, so I've got 3.3 million. Prices, man, prices. Level 100%, see, I'm going to have to increase that. What levels this one at? Also level 1, again, utilisation is 100%, so let's increase the production. What is this like, really? Let's see what we're now making. Wow, now making over £500,000 per week. My next quarterly budget, when that comes in, is going to be massive. Yes, massive. I quite like that word. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, it's taking all the mailbags. Passengers to Oxford 28 to Birmingham's 21. So problem I'm starting to see now is I've got a lot of trains and they are going to need more direct lines, you could say. It's getting passengers as well, look, there we go. Very nice. Thing is, it's full as well, so you know what? Let's smash it up to 2, eh? I'm looking for Plymouth to Bristol. That one. Again, basically because these things take up a slot, it limits your number. Granted, it's, you know, a big increase on your profits, but it means you need an extra train sooner rather than later. Bristol to Swansea. Again, full. It's got express status. Train has considered an express train. Ticket revenue plus 0%. Well, that's really helpful. But it's making money. That's the main thing. Let's centre on it. All queuing up here to get into Bristol. Come on guys, hurry up. I've got a video to do, you know what I mean? Probably not going to allow it that side. No, I knew it wouldn't. But this side, yes, we will. But I don't want to do it just yet because I think it does something to trains, possibly resets them. I don't exactly know. So rather than risking it for a biscuit, I'll just hang fire. Come on, guys. Doobie-doo. Anytime today, folks. Come on. That's the full train, isn't it? Let's get a maintenance depot on there as well. And while we're here, I'm just going to take a quick look at what these actually do, what they help us with. Dispatch hall shortens the wait times for all trains at this station by 20%. A restaurant increases revenues from passengers who start a transfer at this station by 15%. The market hall increases revenue from passengers who start a transfer at this station by 10%. Can be combined with the restaurant, okay. Post office increases the station by 20%. And then there's also the warehouse. I think if you take them two, you're getting 25%, aren't you? Ah, come on, guys, man. Oh, we've got one in from that direction. Bristol to Swansea, what's it carrying? Freight. Alright. It's now being repaired. How nice. Oh my word. Any time of day, guys. Just thought I better check that. 78,000 by 36, so I've got a year and a half. Probably a year and a half before this train gets in there. Like, seriously. Ah, come on, man. In fact, Cambridge is still rising. 66 and it's going up double speed, which means I potentially don't really need to do anything with it for the time being. Here it is, at last. Let's see how it fills up. Heading back, eh? I think in Swansea it doesn't really have anywhere else to go. People come out of Swansea to go everywhere else, but there's nothing further down the line from Swansea, so potentially not going to have as many passengers. I'm not saying it's not going to be full, but there's potential for it not to be. Hey up, there we are. Carriages are popping on, and yeah, as you can see, it's not quite full. Potentially didn't need to put a second train on there, but we obviously have coming back from Swansea. It's quite decent. Quarterly result 4.4. Let's take a look-see. 4.4. I did spend 762. You add that onto there, it would have been over 5 million again for 2 quarters in a row. Yeah, them 2 quarters would have been over 5 million if I hadn't purchased businesses and what have you. So there we go. Unfortunately, I'm going to do the same again this quarter because there's $900,000 on a clay pit. Cambridge still increasing, but it's slowed down a little bit. Let's have a look what we are missing for goods wise. Sugar. I've got travelling all the way from down here. Where's it going? Cambridge. It's currently travelling up with 1 lot of sugar. 1. So we'll take a look back at Cambridge and see whether that's enough. It's going up. I don't think it's supplying enough. Potentially the sugar place is supplying that many different cities. It's not creating enough. Alright, so stock limit is now going down. And we've only got 50% there supplied. So let's take a look at the sugar farm. Yeah, it's maxed out. Look, it's currently got a 0 in, so any trains that turn up at the moment are not getting anything. London seems to have stopped growing at 121,000. Oxford 130. Birmingham 134. Very good. Production on these isn't going very well. Clothing. What's happening, guys? I'm plenty of cloth in. Shed tons of cloth. Why are we not getting clothes made here? Hey? Right, okay, we're mass producing its limit basically. Let's again increase that. Not bothered about the liquor one, to be fair. Meat. It's a level 5, it's privately owned. So, wow. 5.7 million. Youch. So I'll not bother with that. Right. Cambridge getting very, very close to the 78,000 required. After that, I need to have a train run from Edinburgh to Belfast and back in 15 days or less. Edinburgh, Belfast. Should I just purchase fare lines? Do you think? Maybe. It's this guy, isn't it? And there you go, I can actually buy him out. It's the smallest company out of the 2 that are left for £1.8 million. I now own you. Thank you very much. Merge, yep. I'm keeping everything. Yep. Your lines are my lines. And this is only 1835. I lived with 5 years in the game. Just basically by setting up these lines originally, it's just allowed us to expand. So yeah. Is it the outline I need? Yes, because that'll come back round onto there. What? Okay. How would I just go £2.5 million into debt? What? I don't know how that works, but there you go. I'm going to sell them stocks. I'm not interested in that. Very strange. The company must have been in debt for me to then inherit the debt. Because you have to have enough money to purchase the stocks. But you can't go. If it takes you into debt, you can't purchase it. So therefore, by merging the company, I must have inherited his debt. There's no other explanation for that. I'll have to watch a video back basically. When I'm finishing this episode, I'll have to have a watch and have a look back. I just need it to hurry up now so I can get back out of debt. It's never a good situation to be in. So close, Cambridge, so close. Keep going. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I spent some innovation points there. I got 200, so I'm gonna locomotive maintenance time is reduced by 5%. That would be very nice. Yes, I'll take that. And this one increases reliability of the locomotives by 5%. I'll have that as well. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Can't believe I'm in debt. Massive increase there when I purchase one company, and then again increase when I purchase the next. There we go, over the course of the 6 years. At last, we are out of debt. We're making 580,000 a week, which is very nice. Shall we get some sort of train line on the go now? I just need a tad more money, unfortunately. Aberdeen has grown, eh? How about we see if we can cross that somewhere shorter, narrower. Maybe. Why would I want it to go that way? Come on, really? Yep, that's a little bit less. Like, well, £700,000 less. So quarterly report, not so good. Been spending lots of money. Change 5.2 million from that. Ended up with a minus 780. I did spend 6.9 million. It has to be. It must have been in debt because it's incorporated in that. That's why I've lost so much money. But never mind. Never mind. Just need this time now to hurry up. Try and get this train line built. Has Cambridge stopped growing, do you reckon? It sure has. Oh, no it hasn't. It's because it was on a different screen. I was building tracks. Museum. Let's build a museum. That'll increase it by about 20%. There we go. Right, now I've got over 1 million, so I will be ready to purchase a train line. To be fair, I only need enough track for one train, don't I? In theory. Let's 56 railway stations now connected. Nice. Right. Edinburgh, I've got to make sure I select the right station. To Belfast. It is Belfast, isn't it, on the task list? Edinburgh to Belfast, yep. In 15 days or less. And back. He's got to get back as well. This track section is so short that the rear end of a train can reach another section. Oh, right, okay. That's better. Let's stop it complaining. Express train, yes. Another task complete. That must be Cambridge, I hope. Yes. There we go. Nicely done. I will get this train line done. Firefly. Express. Yes, please. We'll take all them. Let's make loads of money. Belfast, Edinburgh. Two-way track, no collisions, fantastic. Two-way track, down on here, single line track, which is fine, it's two ways, you can go either way on it. And then two-way here. I do actually think that is opposite. Yeah, they do down on the left, up on the right. But it's fine, it doesn't interact with any of my stations and tracks. So train line runs along sections without direction, which is fine, so there's only one train. Here is the moment of truth. It needs to make it back to Edinburgh within 15 days. Oh no, actually back to Belfast in 15 days, because it's starting at Belfast. Does it actually give you this sort of information or not? What day was it set off? I didn't actually look. Doesn't actually tell you anything about journey time. So it's now in Edinburgh. Is it going anywhere? What are we doing? It's being serviced. You're not helpful. Definitely don't think this is going to be within 15 days, like. I wonder if it tells you here what it currently is once it's finished. I mean, I'm going to have a fairly fast train, I think, to make that journey. Everybody okay down here? Yep. Yes, I will have that, thank you very much. It's about a month. In all honesty, it's about a month. I'm sure it was just after August, the date when it started, so it made some cash, which was alright. Ah, there you go, last duration. Last tour of this train, 32.9 days. Well, that's no good, is it really? So how am I going to correct that situation? I've got till 1840. Oh, there you go, it does tell you. Currently 32 days, which we know. But so the train's going to have to be going double the speed of the current engine, which is the Firefly. I just don't see how that's going to be possible. The Firefly travels at 53 kilometers per hour, which means to be able to double the speed is you're looking at 100 kilometers per hour, and I've got no train that I can have access to that can do that kind of speed. Let's have a swoosh along here a second, and we'll get to Mallard at the front. Yeah, obviously I know I can't develop it. That's 175 kilometers, so obviously that's over 100 mile an hour. But how do I do it if I haven't got a train capable of that speed before 1840? Because that's when this runs out. Yes, I'll purchase a business. Quarterly report, that's cute. That is very cute indeed. 5.3 million. If I had that as well, would have been a 6 million surplus in 1 quarter. Can't believe I'm doing this just for the bloomin' achievement, but I'm going to try and set up a direct train to and from Belfast to Edinburgh. Max speed, yes. Build. Let's demolish that line for a second. Basically, I need the speed limit to be max at all times. Right, so okay, so that's them done. Now I'm going to need to edit line, aren't I? Why is it not letting me? It's got Edinburgh and I want it to travel down here to Belfast. But in station 2. Wait, why is it not allowing me to do that now? As soon as I click that, it disappears. Is it because I didn't put one of them in? Honestly. Belfast 2, yes. To Edinburgh. Thanking you very much. Increases speed, so yeah, why not? The express train, yes please. Duration 15.2 days. That's just one wave, isn't it? In 15 days or less. Right, let's take a watch and we'll see what happens. Hopefully straight in, no messing about. Shoot, when it started something like the 28th. So I might have this here, you never know. There we are, it's loading, it's loading. And it's off. Come on, geezer, you gotta hurry up. We're running out of time here. It's only a couple of days before end of October, so potentially I've got till the 12th, I reckon. I guess. This is going to be tight. This is going to be very tight. Come on, stop slowing down, man. Yeah, I don't think this is going to do it. So I reckon it's about the 12th. And it is now the 12th. Moment of truth. 22.5 days. Not even close. Well, closer than 32. Knock 10 days off. But I do not have any idea how I'm supposed to get that down to 15. Is there something I can do to increase speed? No, that's auctions. That's training. And that's sabotage. Increases the reliability. Yep, okay. That is the auction ended. Reduces the cost by 5%. Doesn't help. Reduces the cost charged in the personal office for well-being of your employees. That doesn't help either. What's this one? Increases transport revenue for mail bags by 5%, which is nice. Not helpful for the speed of my train. So, issues. How about the waiting time on the station? It's got a warehouse here. I'm not really fussed about having a warehouse, like. Dispatch hall shortens the wait times of all trains by 20%. Let's do that one there. And I'm going to add that onto this one as well. This just increases the number of passengers. So I've done that. That's on there. It's got the dispatch hall. At this end, I'm going to give it its own dedicated line. That doesn't seem to like that one. Demolish that line going into there. And demolish that line going into there. And that little one. Actually, hang on. Yeah. It can turn around on one line, can't it? As long as it can come out. Is that right? So potentially, it's only one train going back and forth. I could just delete. Is that right? Can I actually do that? Is that the train still in the station? No, it's not there. I'm guessing that train is no longer running on that line. Yeah, no, it's gone completely. Right, so you must have two lines. Okay, learning something new. No, I only want the two. Again, because I haven't put... Oh, now what? First steam locomotive in use. Beginning of a new era. And the Adler steam locomotive took place on a single track route. Alright. New England stock market, 181 million. That's very nice. Not helpful right now though. I'd like to get this sorted. Why is they both going in and out of here? Right, now that is done. Please let me get this line built. Yes. The Firefly. Maximum speed it can reach 53. I'm not going to put any carriages on, right? And I'm going to do a little bit of editing. Maximum carriages I want is 1. So this thing now should, in theory, be able to pull that one carriage as fast as possible, as quick as possible, and I might just get this record. What do you think? Let's centre on the train. We are starting it up here. Why have I got a Belfast Edinburgh is still actually there for some reason. That's the normal one that's running. It disappeared off the line because that one's gone. It hasn't deleted this one as well, has it? Or has it? No, it's there. It is tooting along at some fantastic speed. Running at 51 kilometers per hour, which is its top speed. It is not slowing down at all. It is absolutely quarterly reports, man, really. That's all very good. Don't need to see it right now. Come on, keep going. 49 is better than where it was at 45. But other than this, I really do not know what else I can do. believe it has to go back, so there we are, it's loaded. Unfortunately, I didn't see what the date was when it first set off, as it was off like a flash. So there's its current speed, 49. Come on. Ideally, I need it going at top speed all the way to and from between Belfast and Edinburgh would be ideal. Have a little toot toot of the horn. Just got a bit of a hill to climb. It's a bit rocky around this parts, isn't it? Wow, we're down to 39 here. What is it? What? This is not good. So it has a bit of a climb, does it? It's still chuffing away up here, like this is it's now running at maximum speed, but that definitely does not help it get to and from where it needs to be. Come on, geezer, get there. You've got your own personal line to roll into. Moment of truth, I had 22 point something. You're having a laugh, look at that. 16. 16? 16.6. That is rather annoying. I'm not going to lie, that is rather annoying. I've got 4 years to work this out. I'm going to let it run again. It's still got operating supplies, right? Maybe that journey took a little bit longer because it has that waiting to depart thing. Just you know, fingers crossed, that may have added that little bit of delay on. So what I'm going to do is let this run again and see what happens. Will that last tour update when it gets back to Edinburgh, or will it be... I think it will go from where it started to where it finished. So here we go again. It's setting off. It's still got enough supplies. What I don't need it doing is refilling with water at the moment, which is why I haven't put down the water tower. Obviously, if it decides to do that en route, then that will, well, it won't help. while this has been going on and I've been waiting to try and get this achievement unlocked, my balance of money is now over £10 million in cash. Come on, little train. The only thing I can do is, obviously this has a downward section, an upward section, sorry, which is slowing the train down to roughly 38 at one point. It was only a small section, but it makes all the difference. Let's see what happens when this comes into the platform. Come on, little train. 16.8. That actually took a little bit longer, which isn't good, is it? So we need to edit some track. And I know what I may do. Get rid of this track here that is running. What is this track? It's Carlisle up to Edinburgh and stuff. I don't really need it, to be fair. This was the other operator that I've bought out. Right, toggle track point height, shift. Let's keep this at 0 all the way. Now that's put the speed there as maximum. Max, that's not good. I don't want 1%. Zero incline, maximum speed. What's going on here, like? It's got a small climb going on, which obviously I don't want. Now, why has it suddenly done that? The reason it's got 3% there is because right. Where am I going? Wrong bloody direction. Let's build that for a second. We seem to have some sort of max, there we go, speed on that. Or limited speed anyway. So right, okay, so we're now why is it really? I cannot construct tunnels this length. Ah, right, okay. That's just... oh, you're annoying. Why are you being so annoying? How are you meant to get from there to there? Hey? Right, let's try another approach. Delete said train line. Yep. I know that's just probably demolished numerous train lines that happen to be. Oh, now what? You must first connect the train station Holyhead to your rail network. Right, okay. It's because it's now separated from my... There we go. Please let me build it now. Thank you. Right. I want it as close as possible to there. Right. Just a daft idea. But can I now... I can keep branching further and further from Belfast. That'll do. It's the most bizarre thing you've ever seen. Right, I can't build it there because it's too close to the coast. Is that any closer? Can I get any closer at all? Potentially that there is a little bit closer. Can't believe I'm having to do this just to get an achievement, man. Ridiculous. Belfast, the city with the most train stations ever known. Right. Let's have a quick look. If I can. If we go around the mountain, or try and avoid the mountain as much as possible. It says max speed even though there's a 5% climb. The problem is if it's not a direct line it takes longer. So yep, I really did just delete lines. Right, okay. Another new line. Now this isn't going to be able to join on because that's a bridge. Can't end in a tunnel. Of course not. Right. Yes, let's just have it. Edinburgh. Yes, pay it. Belfast. Firefly, obviously. Express train, no carriages. One coach. One coach. Confirm. That's fine. Right. Here we go again. By some miracle, this actually comes off. This will be the end of this episode, as we're now on to an hour and 35 minutes long. This is definitely what I didn't plan to finish this episode with, but that is annoying as hell. I've got to say. Just readjust myself in my seat here because I'm kind of stuck. I've been sat here for that long. So I had 16.8, I believe it was, when I get the right button. There we are. Task list is 16 on there. It's still slowing down up here. So potentially this isn't going to be as quick as the last one, unfortunately. It's even slowed down on this section around here. So I don't think this is going to be anywhere near the 16.8 I had on the last one. 16.3. Wow. It's actually come back closer. I had 16.6 I think it was, and then it went to 16.8. So there is one other tactic I've got, and this is basically the same as what I just did with Belfast. I can use all this red area here if I put in another train station there. I can then go to there. I then add another one here. It must be 3 stations maximum. Oh, this means I'm going to have to then delete one of them too. That's my Carlisle to Edinburgh line, so I'm going to leave that where it is. I am unfortunately going to delete this one, which is going to cause a bit of uproar. There's a lot of lines there. Why can't I add this in here? What's the first connect train station? Ugh, I didn't need to connect that, you know. It just has to be connected to my network. Like that. No, it's all the other ones. Glasgow, you're a sausage. What an absolute chew on. Maximum 3 stations in one. Yep, so goodbye to that one. I then need to reconnect Glasgow. Like so. And that is as close as I can get. Onto there. What is that? Where is that going to? Oh, that is just a previous line that I was faffing around building. So let's delete, 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 delete you. What is it? Earth is it being awkward for now, man? Just, that'll do. Thank you very much. It might not do actually, because don't I need to put a bloody thing in? I'll just build it out over here somewhere. Wants to be awkward. Oh, because that's underground. That is rather strange. It's a bridge into a tunnel without any visual effect. For some strange reason. Into a bridge. Right, okay, let's just delete that. Take this all the way along there. Yes, are we good? We are good. Amazing. Build. What absolute chew on. Right, I don't want that bit going either direction, so that's fine. Yeah, that's just to a crossing point. Right. I don't need to add another train, as it should already be running. Award worthy apparently, fantastic. I'm not really interested right now. Oh, mighty. Right, where is said train? Oh, will you please leave me alone? There's definitely no train running along there. Have I got to do something else on here to have it running? Edinburgh Free, Belfast, Express. Right. For the love of God, please get there and back within 15 days. I don't ask for much. If there's any viewers still watching this at 1 hour 45 minutes in, then thank you very much for watching along. I'll be absolutely amazed. But this has been the most annoying thing I've come across in this entire game. To do that in 15 days is practically impossible. You've seen the lengths I've just gone to get this achievement. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. I do believe it will now make it. Oh, in fact, I tell you what. I know what's missing off this train station. Is a dispatch hall. I'll add one on here as well. And you never know. You just never know. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yes. 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 Thank you. I'm so done. I've just spent about 40 minutes trying to get that one achievement. Deleting train stations, building train stations, deleting lines. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. In fact, I'm going to go and have myself a cup of coffee because I deserve it. You guys deserve it. If you're still watching along after 1 hour 50, right, thank you very, very much. Yeah, this is this episode done and dusted. All I can say is you're all amazing if you're still watching. Thank you very much. Go and get yourself a cup of coffee or even something stronger if you're allowed, right? No under 18s, obviously. Under 21s, I think it is in America, which I do feel sorry for you. Yeah, you've got a couple of extra years to wait. However, this is done and dusted for this episode. Thank you very much. This is Family Gamer, over and out.